Are you seeing these? Now look, I know you got eyes, but are you seeing these? This free form realness. Now before I get into the video, I just want to paint you a quick picture. So you're scrolling on TikTok as you do. This is, of course, the human existence of 2022. And then just like that, you press back one too many times and it's lost in the void of TikTok and you can't find that video again because this is what happens when you have a super sensitive touchscreen phone. Has that happened to you? Well, this is a story all about how I found Eric Jamal and I was like, wow, because I found his video again and I never thought that would happen. So, on this week's episode of Lock Review Monday, the series, of course, where we promote, uplift, and admire people with locks, we will be covering this lovely human, Eric Jamal. So if you like cool hair, cool style, cool lyrics, and cool music, stay tuned for the video.
I used to want to be a ball player, but I really never had a shot. I used to want to work in law enforcement, but I only knew dirty cops. I didn't want to be a rapper, shit, I just did it just because. As soon as I had put the pen down, that's when I found out who I was.
So this was the viral video that had me intrigued, both lyrically and visually. This lovely gentleman is Eric Jamal, one quarter of Coastcontra, a hip-hop group established in 2016, I believe, born out of LA from the now infamous Apartment 505. I believe this track is out now on all streaming platforms. But for today, we are going to dive in to this glorious head of freeform locks. And I have a question for you. Do you guys still consider freeform locks with an undercut freeform? Or do you think that because there's a part of the head that is being maintained, even though it doesn't necessarily touch the locks, does this take it out of the freeform realm for y'all? Let me know in the comments what you think. I know the community has varying opinions on this thing, so I'd just like to know where y'all stand. Personally, I still consider this 100% freeform, and I think it looks great with a high top. There's a significant chunk taken out of the back and the sides, and it leaves, especially since they're in their growing phase, as in mature but short, it really makes them pop, really makes them more visible and more prominent. And also, because they are still quite short, they stick up like a crown, which I think just looks so boss. And the 4C gang know that this type of hair is gravity defying. Gravity defying as in growing upwards and onwards and outwards for the first couple years of growth. We're putting him here at a 4C, maybe 2-3 years of growth it looks like. And we can see they started out pretty thin as there are a lot of smaller dreads that have combined into the few that we see at the roots. For such a drastic change to occur, I wonder if he had started them maybe with a 2-strand twist and then just stopped any sort of maintenance after 4 to 6 months in. So maybe starting out with a style in mind and then just letting them go after 6 months. These are one of the most unique locks in the rap game to date. Yes, this title can be achieved without color or excessive style. I mean, the silhouette on this man's head alone is something that'll turn heads, something that is not very commonly seen. There is a bit of color, I suppose, but we know this term here. His locks look a bit sun-kissed. They're ever so slightly lightened at the tips. This occurs naturally from the sun over the years. Me and my viewers know this here, but it does add a nice touch, but I don't consider it processing or styled. And honestly and selfishly, I just want to add, I kind of don't want to see these get longer. I mean, the silhouette is just so cool. It looks like a crown. Like it feels like it's so purposefully done just because it's so perfect. Even from the side, he's got like all around 5 or 6 that circle the top of his head, and it just works. I don't know. I do hope they get longer. I'm not trying to like wish stunting on his growth or anything, but like right now, I'm feeling it. So compare and contrast the beginning of his lock journey. We see here that the smaller locks are more present, more abundant, and it just kind of looks like a quote-unquote normal head of high top locks. Possibly this is where you can kind of maybe even see the beginning of the free forms coming in. You can start to see the clusters of the small ones group up to the absolute trees that we can see him rocking today. The shafts are thick and they are full, no scarring, so you can tell he's left them alone, which has allowed them to have this smooth, strong look. And in this clip, we can see that they are very nicely ombreed into a blonde tip. I also love the way that he wears the headphones through his locks and just has the one in front and then the rest at the back. Cradling those phones, bro, with security. It doesn't even look like it's affecting them. I know some people have experienced like sort of rubbing and not hair loss, but like weird parting when they wear like headphones or hats and stuff like that. But it honestly doesn't seem to interrupt the sort of pattern that he's got his hair in, probably because he's got them extended, but it looks really cool altogether as well. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna end my video here. Thank you so much for watching with me, and you know what to do. This week, let's put a crown emoji if you made it this far in the video. And if you're not a subscriber, what is you doing? It's free, it's fun, and we're doing it a whole bunch more. So hit that subscribe button, smash the like, leave a comment on who I should review next, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.